Hello, I'm gonna share with you some of my readings about business intelligence. Uh, so the basic of an architectural component is that business intelligence uh, is composed of six components. First is ETL tools. ETL is short for extraction, transformation, and loading tool. Extraction, transformation, and loading is about like integrate, collect, filter, and integrate both internal and external data and to be saved into a data store optimized for decision support, like do some analytical operations that I will talk about it shortly after. And the second is data store. It's just a storage place for ETL data. And the third component of a business intelligence is a query and reporting tools. These tools perform like data selection and retrieval. It's used by the data analyst to create queries that access data and create the required reports. And the fourth is the data visualization tools. Uh, yeah, they will this data visualization part will help us to create like graphs or like dashboards. The fifth is the data monitoring and alerting. This component allows real-time monitoring of business activities. They will present concise information about like the health is our system healthy running or not, or is there be some like alerting? They will have some alert if uh, some of the like in the operational environment, some of the orders uh, may burst a lot. We don't have enough products. We don't have enough stocks. They will send us some alerts. That's why we need the data monitoring and alerting. The last but not least is the data analytics. It's the most important part, I think, and they will provide users with data analysis tools to like how to select and help users to select and build a reliable business data model. Yeah, I think that's the most important reason why people choose business intelligence. Um, so what's the difference between like the business intelligence and the traditional information systems? Like traditional information systems focuses on operational automation and reporting. Um, but in contrast, the business intelligence tools focuses on the strategic and tactical use of the information. But how do we achieve this goal in business intelligence? What's special on BI? Well, the most recent, the technology alone is not enough. Uh, One of the most recent development in this area is the use of MDM, Master Data Management. It's a collection of concepts, techniques, and processes used for the proper identification, the definition, and management of data elements within an organization. MDM's main goal is to provide a comprehensive and consistent definition of all data within an organization. So with these principles, with these concepts, it will help with these arrangements. Um, it will help a business system, help a company to properly manage all its data, and all end users will have a uniform and consistent views of all of the data in the company. Yeah. An added benefit of business intelligence is that it will uh, provide a method for controlling and monitoring business health, and uh, provide a method for consistent decision making. Like if we have business intelligence a few years back, like 20 years before, like the crisis precipitated by like the 2008 financial meltdown would have been avoided if we had business intelligence, because it will help us to monitoring anything like unhealthy or dangerous. Also, monitoring a business's health is crucial to uh, understand where the company is and where it is headed. Uh, to do this, to help users to monitoring a business health, business intelligence makes extensive use of a special type of metrics known as key performance indicators. The key performance indicators (KPI) or just KPI, they are like quantifiable, numeric or skill-based measurements that assess a company's effectiveness or success in reaching their strategic and operational goals. Yeah, for example, some KPIs are just like year-to-year measurements of profit, like or earning per share, profit margin, revenue per employee, percentage of sales to account receivables, and access to sales. These are most common KPIs. KPIs like KPIs are defined after the main strategic, tactical, and operational goals are settled down for business. And to tie the KPI to the strategic master plan of an organization, a KPI is compared to a desired goal within a specific time frame. For example, if you want to know that your students in a school, if you want to know your students, like they have a better and better, they have a better like emotional conditions after 1 year after 1 year of study and living. You may monitor it by by measuring students by the increase of the final exam grades in a year. If the increase is like obvious or clear, you may know that all your students is willing to study, and your students' emotional conditions may be good. Yeah, this is not an example by myself, it's an example in books, so I may not agree with that. Let's see some business intelligence evolution. Like in the first place, maybe 1970s, they are just centralized reporting. They are in a mainframe or in a big computing machines, big computer machines, they are centralized. You cannot share it into another machine or to another guy. If another guy wants the results, they must come to the centralized machines and get the reports. And then, like in 10 years into then let's go to the 1980s. Like they have now, right now we have spreadsheets. We can share it, kind of share it from one big machine to another big machine. Then in 1990s, like we have OLAP system to help us to do some like basic analysis. Then we have like dashboards. Then we have in the 2000s, like we have dashboards. It can give us some more intuitive results, analysis results. Or we have mobile business intelligence. We can see it in our mobile phone. And from 2020, 2010s, or even present, we have big data as the social media grows, and we have big data, and we have Hadoop, NoSQL, or some data visualization. And right now, we even need the cloud. So the business intelligence is in a more flexible and more easy to use. They become more flexible and more easy to use. And right now we have trends that for example, like SaaS, business intelligence as a service, or we want the business intelligence vendor to offer plug and play appliance optimized for data warehouses and BI applications. We also want like personal analytics, such as like the Apples are integrating AI into iPhones. They will offer some personal analytics based on the data in the phone about the user. So yeah, there's some business intelligence trends today. That's it. Thanks.